In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on October 28, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Red Wings versus Boston Bruins. The Detroit Red Wings are gearing up to face their divisional rivals, the Boston Bruins, in a highly anticipated matchup. Both teams have had a strong start to the season, setting the stage for an intense battle. This game marks the first of 4 meetings between these two teams this season, with another clash scheduled for the following week. The Detroit Red Wings have posted a 5-2-1 record this season, but they are coming off a 4-1 loss to the Winnipeg Jets in their last game. While Detroit managed to close the gap to 2-1 in the second period, they struggled to create scoring opportunities in the third. The Red Wings outshot the Jets 36-29 and won 53.4% of the face-offs, yet they couldn't secure the win. Detroit also suffered a 5-4 overtime loss to the Seattle Kraken in the game before the Winnipeg matchup. The Red Wings have been an offensive force, averaging 4.38 goals per game, while allowing 3 goals against per game. Their power play has been effective at 38.7%, and their penalty kill stands at 83.9%. Dylan Larkin has been the standout performer for the Red Wings this season, tallying 4 goals, 11 assists, and 32 shots on goal. In goal, Ville Husso is expected to start for Detroit, boasting a 3-1 record, a 3.38 goals against average, and a .893 save percentage. The Boston Bruins have had an impressive start to the season, sitting at 6-0-1. But they recently suffered a 4-3 overtime loss to the Anaheim Ducks. Boston had a 3-1 lead with under 2 minutes remaining in the game, but they allowed 2 late goals, resulting in an overtime defeat. In the game, the Bruins were outshot 32-30 and went 5-5 on the penalty kill. Prior to this loss, Boston had won their first 6 games of the season. The Bruins are averaging 3.14 goals per game and have allowed just 1.57 goals against per game. Their power play operates at 16%, while their penalty kill has been impressive at 96.7%. David Pastrnak has been a standout player for the Bruins this season, with 6 goals, 4 assists, and 35 shots on goal. Linus Ullmark is expected to be the starting goalie for Boston, boasting a 3-0-1 record, a 1.74 goals against average, and a .937 save percentage. The Detroit Red Wings enter this game with momentum and boast one of the most potent offensive arsenals in the league. They lead the league in goals scored and rank second in power play percentage, making them well equipped to challenge even the staunchest defenses. Their high-scoring offense, led by captain Dylan Larkin with 15 points, remains a significant threat, even with Alex DeBrincat currently day-to-day. In goal, James Reimer adds another layer of security, allowing just 1.68 goals per game and maintaining a .939 save percentage, even against some of the most formidable NHL offenses. The Red Wings started the season strongly, but they are now looking to rebound after suffering 2 consecutive losses and facing one of the NHL's top teams in Boston. Boston's first loss of the season was unexpected, as they squandered a 3-1 lead late in the third period. While Boston's defense has been impressive this year, they will face a Detroit team that is scoring over 4.3 goals per game. While the Boston Bruins receive the benefit of the doubt due to their strong start and home advantage, the Detroit Red Wings have been in excellent form and offer nearly double the moneyline value. The Red Wings' potent offense and solid power play defense make them an attractive choice. This game has the potential to go either way, as Detroit is significantly improved compared to last year. Betting on the Detroit Red Wings in this matchup is more of an investment than a gamble, considering their performance. So the Detroit Red Wings money line is our full game side pick. Expect this game to be an offensive spectacle as Detroit's top-ranked defense takes on Boston's middle-of-the-pack power play. The Red Wings have been averaging over 4 goals per game and have an almost impenetrable power play unit. Boston, on the other hand, has a solid defense but is not shy in attack, with players like David Pastrnak already netting 6 goals this season. Furthermore, historical trends between these two teams show that 5 of their last 7 meetings have seen over 6 goals on average, totaling 7.2 goals per game. Additionally, 6 of Detroit's last 8 games against winning teams have gone over the projected total. The statistics support a high-scoring matchup, making this game ideal for those who enjoy games with plenty of goals. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Ottawa Senators versus Pittsburgh Penguins. The Ottawa Senators entered the 2023-2024 season with high expectations, fueled by 2 consecutive strong off-seasons that positioned them as potential playoff contenders. Despite a promising start, they've encountered recent setbacks and are now seeking to reverse their fortunes on the road against a formidable and seasoned opponent, the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Ottawa Senators have posted a 3-4-0 record this season, but they suffered a 3-2 defeat at the hands of the New York Islanders in their last game. Falling behind 2-0 in the first period, Ottawa managed to level the game at 2-2 in the second but conceded the decisive goal in the third period. Despite outshooting the New York team 47-38, Ottawa struggled on the power play, going 1-8 in the game. The Senators have also experienced losses to Buffalo and Detroit during their 3-game losing streak. Ottawa's offense has been productive, averaging 3.86 goals per game, while they've allowed 3.43 goals against per game. They hold a 20% success rate on the power play and a 74.1% efficiency on the penalty kill. Tim Stützle has been a standout performer for the Senators this season, tallying 2 goals, 6 assists, and 28 shots on goal. In goal, Anton Forsberg is projected to start for Ottawa, boasting a 2-1-0 record, a 3 goals against average, and an .873 save percentage. The Pittsburgh Penguins have started the season with a 3-4-0 record and managed to end their 3-game losing streak with a convincing 4-0 win over the Colorado Avalanche in their most recent game. Scoring 2 goals in the first period, the Penguins maintained their lead for a comfortable victory. Despite being outshot 31-29, Pittsburgh excelled on the penalty kill, going 5-5 in the game. Their previous 3 losses came at the hands of Dallas, St. Louis, and Detroit. The Penguins' offense is averaging 3 goals per game, and they are conceding 2.86 goals per game. Their power play operates at an 11.1% success rate, while the penalty kill is strong at 86.4%. Evgeny Malkin has been the key contributor for the Penguins this season, notching 4 goals, 5 assists, and 25 shots on goal. Tristan Jarry is expected to be the starting goalie for Pittsburgh, carrying a 2-3-0 record this season, along with a 2.24 goals against average and a .917 save percentage. Pittsburgh managed to break their losing streak with a convincing win against Colorado, and they aim to maintain that momentum. Ottawa has struggled in their past 3 games after a strong start to the season, making the Penguins' victory over Colorado a significant confidence boost. Pittsburgh has exhibited better defensive capabilities than Ottawa in the early stages of the season. The Penguins ranked 12th in the NHL for fewest goals allowed, 7th for fewest expected goals conceded, and 12th for the fewest high-danger shots allowed. In contrast, the Senators have had defensive difficulties, allowing the 9th most goals in the NHL. These two teams have a history of crucial matchups, often featuring Sidney Crosby and Erik Karlsson on opposing sides. The Penguins have been the dominant force in this rivalry, holding a 22-4 record in their last 26 meetings in Pittsburgh. In their recent 82 matchups, the favored team has won 55 times, while the home team boasts a 36-15 record in their last 51 overall games. Despite early criticisms, the Pittsburgh Penguins are in a better position, with recent momentum and a more experienced and explosive lineup. This game could result in a significant victory for Pittsburgh as both teams strive to reach a .500 record for the season. So the Pittsburgh Penguins money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have exhibited a tendency to produce high-scoring games this season, demonstrating strong offensive capabilities. Ottawa ranks 4th in the NHL for most goals scored, generating the 10th highest number of expected goals and the 13th most high-danger shots in the league. On the other hand, Pittsburgh's offense ranks 17th in the league, but they excel at creating scoring opportunities, ranking 8th for expected goals generated per 60 minutes and 14th for high-danger shots. Despite strong goaltending performances from both teams, the over over-under record for Ottawa stands at 6-1 this season, with an average of nearly 7.5 goals scored per game, showcasing their ability to score rapidly. The veteran Penguins are averaging over 4 goals per game in their wins, while allowing 18 goals in their 4 losses this season. With a well-balanced forward group and the reigning Norris Trophy winner on defense, Pittsburgh possesses the potential to be the best offensive team in the NHL. Anticipate a high-scoring matchup in this game, with both teams displaying potent offenses. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Vegas Golden Knights versus Los Angeles Kings. The Pacific Division rivalry is set to reignite as the Vegas Golden Knights take on the Los Angeles Kings. The Golden Knights experienced their first loss of the season in a dramatic overtime defeat against the Chicago Blackhawks, while the Kings showcased their offensive prowess by defeating the Arizona Coyotes 6-3. This game marks the first of 3 scheduled meetings this season and promises to deliver excitement. The Vegas Golden Knights, boasting a 7-0-1 record this season, encountered their first loss as they fell to the Chicago Blackhawks 4-3 in overtime on Friday. Despite taking a 2-0 lead in the first period, Vegas found themselves trailing 3-2 in the third period. The Golden Knights managed to tie the game in the third but ultimately lost in overtime. Although they outshot their opponents 24-21, Vegas struggled on the power play, going 0-4 in the game. Their initial 7 games of the season saw 5 victories secured by at least a 2-goal margin. The Golden Knights have been prolific, scoring an average of 3.86 goals per game while allowing only 1.86 goals against. Their power play has been effective at 24%, and the penalty kill stands strong at 90%. Jack Eichel has been a standout player for the Golden Knights this season, tallying 3 goals, 6 assists, and 37 shots on goal. In goal, Logan Thompson is projected to start for Vegas with a 3-0 record, a 2 goals against average, and a .933 save percentage. The Los Angeles Kings are off to a 4-2-1 start this season and exhibited their offensive prowess with a thrilling 5-4 victory over the Arizona Coyotes the previous night. Despite trailing 4-1 in the first period, the Kings persevered and secured the lead with only 2 minutes left on the clock. Los Angeles dominated the shots, outshooting Arizona 41-24 and capitalized on 1-5 power plays in their triumph. They had previously defeated Arizona 6-3 at home. The Kings are scoring an average of 4.5 goals per game while allowing 3.5 goals against. Their power play has an 18.5% success rate, and the penalty kill operates at 87%. Kevin Fila has been the leading contributor for the Kings this season, recording 1 goal, 8 assists, and 16 shots on goal. In goal, Cam Talbot is expected to start for Los Angeles, holding a 3-2-0 record this year, with a 3 goals against average and a .906 save percentage. Vegas seeks to regain their winning momentum following their first defeat of the season in Friday's overtime contest. The Golden Knights have been dominant with an impressive 7-0-1 record and a firm defensive foundation that allows only 1.86 goals per game. Their special teams have excelled with a 24% power play efficiency and a 90% penalty kill rate. Goaltenders Adin Hill and Logan Thompson have exhibited remarkable form. Hill's 1.73 goals against average and .934 save percentage combined to create one of the league's top goaltending pairs. Vegas's depth in goal scoring and versatility have been key factors in their recent victories, and they are fresh off a 3-2 win against the Flyers that showcased their ability to excel in close matches. The Golden Knights' combination of attacking prowess, defensive solidity, and strong goaltending has led to their winning streak. Despite their excellent start to the season, Los Angeles faces a high-scoring Vegas team. The Golden Knights have excelled defensively, allowing only 1.86 goals per game. In contrast, the Kings have won 4 of their last 5 games, but their defensive performance lags behind Vegas. With a game scheduled against a high-scoring Los Angeles team, Vegas, having played on Friday night in Chicago, endured an overtime loss and had to return home, faces a challenging task. Considering these factors, the Golden Knights seem to be in a better position despite their recent loss, and it's challenging to instill trust in the Kings goaltending group going forward. So the Vegas Golden Knights money line is our full game side pick. Both the Vegas Golden Knights and the Los Angeles Kings boast impressive offensive capabilities. Vegas has maintained an average of 3.86 goals per game, while the Kings outperform with an average of 4.5 goals per game. However, defensively, the Golden Knights stand as a fortress, allowing just 1.86 goals per game, in contrast to the Kings, who concede an average of 3.5 goals per game. Special teams also play a role, with Vegas displaying a power play effectiveness of 24% and the Kings boasting an 18.5% success rate. Both teams have the potential for high-scoring games, underlined by their offensive talents. Therefore, expect a game with an abundance of goals. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.